Alrighty, welcome back everyone. It is LaughNgamez here. I'm back, and it is time for another Starcraft 2 1 vs 1 Pro replay cast. Today we have got ourselves a Protoss bot taking on a Terran bot. In the top right, it's none other than Sharkbot, aka a bot that's gonna make me have a hard time casting it, because I'm one of those casters that says things like sharking around a lot. So anyway, in the bottom left, we've got none other than VeTerran Terran or VeTerran. I just like VT personally. Yeah, VT, probably one of the bots that have cast the most. Pretty fun bot. Seems to be rather well-rounded. Now going up against Sharkbot, which I have cast before, but it's been a while. I'm just glad to be casting another Protoss bot, as I think I tend to cast Terran bots the most, as there seems to be more Terran bots. But yeah, I definitely do enjoy seeing Protoss bots, because they all seem to be pretty unique. There's definitely room to be explored with Protoss bots. Alright, looks like we've got Sharkbot gonna be hanging out with a probe. Cybercore's on the way. Second pylon is actually going to be proxied, or not the second pylon, third pylon, pardon me. This is interesting. The fact that it's been like 1 pylon, 2 pylon, and then 3 pylon. If you're going to proxy, that's not something you generally do in StarCraft, but anyway, we've got VeTerran Terran going to be having out a lot of units early on to potentially deal with some of this fromage, as there's 2 Reapers on the way at a time now. I'm not sure how this is going to play out, as the Reaper jumping down the cliff looks like it's going to spot this probe right away. If it can grab the probe, doesn't get it before it throws down the Stargate though. Of course, Derpy AI is Derpy, as it does not actually target down the probe, and this probe, oh no, is just happily building a couple of shield batteries. So that is not good for VeTerran Terran, as yeah, I mean, that could have been shut down earlier. Interesting targeting behavior there. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as we witness VeTerran Terran frantically try and shut down this cheese by just attacking whatever structures it wants, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button. Let's try and get a like on this video for oh, I don't know, every shield battery that's built or something like this, as this probe is being kept alive by the shield batteries. But gosh, this could be where things get rather problematic here for VeTerran Terran, as there's an Adept now here that's getting healed by these shield batteries. The probe still being kept alive is just popping up more and more shield batteries. And yeah, the Adept is pretty darn good against Reapers, so I don't know how this is going to work out. But all I know is that things are going to get really problematic for VeTerran Terran once this Void Ray's out that Sharkbot's been building here. The shield batteries have mainly been worn through, but there's another one that's about to finish up. The 2 Marines, the entirety of the anti-air, except for this Widowmine for Sharkbot, is actually, yeah, it's gone. The mine killed the Adept, did not kill the Void Ray, so this is not looking too good for VeTerran Terran. As we take a look, there's now a Cyclone on the way. Raven is on the way as well. I think you generally want a Viking, but this is one of those things. If there's no programmed response for VeTerran Terran in this situation, it could be very tough, depending on how well Sharkbot's programmed to do this. I'm just speaking from my Terran experience here, as, oh, the Cyclone does get a lock on. That's a good start. As long as the Cyclone's behavior is good, but it's kind of getting bogged up on other units there. Yeah, if the Cyclone's behavior is good, then there's a chance, I'll say, but it's not locking onto the Void Rays here, which is somewhat concerning, as the Void Ray count and shield battery count continues to grow. If Void Ray does get locked on, Widowmines are now starting to burrow, though. It looks like that Void Ray will get hit by the Widowmine, so one of those actually does go down, and another Widowmine does go off on that Void Ray. It looks like that Void may make it away. No, it doesn't, so that actually gets picked off, so all of a sudden, 2 Void Rays are dead for Sharkbot. VeTerran Terran once again showing us incredible behavior. Just, it's not like this is like seemingly a specifically programmed response. It's just got pretty darn good base unit behavior. Looks like a Phoenix was actually made by Sharkbot. That's quite interesting to lift up the Cyclone. I see the idea there, that's for sure, but with just one Void Ray, the progress here is slow for Sharkbot. Also the fact that there's really no detection to see these Widow Mines, and then of course making a bot that can dodge Widow Mines is not really an easy thing, I believe. And it does seem that Sharkbot doesn't quite have the behavior there, as it does eat that Widow Mine. Looks like the Phoenix eats another Widow Mine as well. That one might have been hallucinated, or is that the real deal? Anyway, it's dead. And yeah, VeTerran Terran is doing quite a good job holding this cheese. The Void Rays do have behavior here to pull back for Sharkbot, but they're just not getting damage done quickly enough, it seems. Looks like they do get the Cyclone. That's rather good. And VeTerran Terran has actually seemingly halted its unit production. Now there's 2 Void Rays. Where are all the Widow Mines? Let's see, 2 Widow Mines. I mean, Sharkbot has not done a good job dodging the Widow Mines, as we see. Another one connects. Missile Turret finishes it off. Void Ray going down, and this other Void Ray has got to be careful, as there's another Widow Mine there. And of course the Raven can potentially throw down auto turrets. I don't know if VeTerran Terran's going to make that decision or not. All in all though, I mean, if we're at a bit of a stalemate right now, I'm not even sure we are. Things are looking pretty darn good for Sharkbot, as Sharkbot has got up the natural base, got a bunker at the front. I didn't even see that. But yeah, I mean, Widow Mine gonna hit the Void Ray, and oh, with that Void Ray going down, I think Sharkbot isn't gonna have a lot of success here. The shield batteries that the bot's investing into here are not helping out at all. But there's the behavior, of course, to build more and more. In reality, it's just the Void Rays are not being taken care of as well as they should be, or as well as they need to be. And so that's why we've seen, oh gosh, how many have died? 4 Void Rays going down. If you were watching a pro game and that happened, you'd be like, yeah, the Protoss player's probably gonna lose. Now, as long as the Void Ray is on top of the shield batteries, it'll pretty much be unkillable. But as it's getting dragged out away from that, oh, into the missile turret once again. It's staying alive, but I don't know for how long. Marines are being worked on by the Void Ray, that's good. Raven decides to splurge out an auto turret. That's interesting behavior, particularly tossing down another one. That's interesting how it's like, you know what, now's the time. Now's the time for an auto turret. And there's another one. Okay, that's actually the time, as the Void Ray is chasing the Cyclone. Cyclone does escape. There's 2 Void Rays here for Sharkbot now, but we've seen it with 2 Void Rays before, and it doesn't do the best job babying those, as another one goes down, does not escape due to the prismatic alignment. Sharkbot maybe needs to have its behavior with this build altered to baby the Void Rays a little bit more in this sort of situation. Maybe like a bit more preemptive pullback or something, although that might just make it completely ineffective. Anyway, as we see, VeTerran Terran is getting on top of the production here of Sharkbot. The Void Ray is basically everything, or the Void Ray is coming out of the Stargater, everything. But as we take a look, Widow Mines destroying the Void Rays. There is absolutely no detection here, and with an armory being out for VT, there's no chance that the Widow Mines will be cleaned up. And yeah, we're looking at a dead Sharkbot, as VeTerran Terran now starting to move across the map with some of its units. Looks like Sharkbot was potentially planning on expanding or continuing on, as it started warp gated. It realized that this build was not working out 25 seconds ago, so that's when it fired up warp gate. Which I do like, the fact that there's redundancy there, there's some redundancy for Sharkbot. Like, might get it an extra win here and there on the ladder or something, but VT, it has just got far too clean of a follow-up to derp out in this situation. Anyway, looks like we do have a victory here for VeTerran Terran. A great cheese defense. It didn't look like that was a specifically programmed defense or anything. The turrets, I don't know if they were just a reaction to seeing a lot of air units. I love the bunker at the front, so maybe that is a reaction to being proxied. But all in all, I really like the behavior from VeTerran Terran. There's finally an Oracle out for Sharkbot. It's like, yes, now's the time. Now is the time to deal with those pesky Widow Mines. Okay. Alright, Sharkbot. Funny, coming from a bot that was said, like, good luck, have fun, friend, at the very start of the game, to go to saying that. But, alright. Now we take a look here. Everything's getting cleaned on up by VT. Sharkbot is betteronies. ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, join the Discord. Consider becoming a member if you enjoy this content. That's linked down below, or you can use the join button. And yeah, just slap that like button. Just give it a little tap. Let's go for 30 likes on this video since we got 30 dead probes. How about that? All right, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for tuning on in.